So we've covered the worst bombs this year. What's like your highlight of this year?
Oh, going to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Going to the Comedy Store. In 2022.
Like getting up at the comedy
That's
store.
right, getting up
Yeah.
at the Comedy Store. My first set at the Comedy Store.
Mm-hmm.
In this year, 2022, we both did our first sets at the Comedy Store. Like the set itself was amazing, obviously, but what's cool, the cool part about it is like the history of it. Like, cause my first set at the Comedy Store was like the end of like almost my whole life. Like my whole life brought me to the Comedy Store, and then I did the set, and then it was also like the start of like this whole next thing.
Yeah.
So it was really like emotional. It was like that was like the end of like growing up. What am I gonna do with my life? Start comedy in Nashville. All this shit.
Yeah, pandemic.
Everything.
The first time we went to the Comedy Store when we were in LA, it was closed. We just went to see the building.
Everything that happened my whole life led me to walking up on stage at the Comedy Store, and starting comedy and all that, and then ever since then it's just been this second half, like chapter 2. It's felt like
It really felt like, because that's my biggest, like, I guess, I don't know, like achievement, I think, of this year.
it's hard to beat.
Yeah, it's real hard to beat, because it's like a demarcation line, because it's like after that we started doing so much we started hitting stand-up way more aggressively
And more seriously.
Yeah, and it started this whole thing. I just remember I was so fucking worried about like doing well. We both did well the first time that we went over to the store. I was like, but I was sitting in the back, and I was like, I'd already done these jokes. You only get 3 minutes too, so it's like two jokes.
Yeah.
And I'd already done these a million times. I was just sitting back there like, don't fuck it up. And I put like all this like pressure, which like now seems kind of silly. It's like you just walk up and do your set. But I was sitting there, I was like, all right, dude, don't fucking go up there and bomb. And I went up there and I fucking killed
Killed it, dude.
And nothing felt better than walking. The only thing better than walking on that stage was walking off knowing that I had an awesome fucking set.
I know. Man, you did great. Dude, and I was so present during my set because
I remember almost every second of it.
Yeah. Every look.
Yeah.
I was looking out. I remember like looking to the right and saying a joke, and then like looking left, and on stage thinking like, I'm really up here right now.
I'm really doing it. Yeah.
And like you said, we've done the jokes 1,000 times. So
The work had already been done. It was going to go one way or another. I'm
That's
just
right.
glad it went well.
It all determined on like how I was feeling. And I felt fucking great.
I didn't even like have those memories present for like a couple of days had to go by, because it's like walking off. I was just like, like that high pitched like ringing in the back. I was just like, whoa, I was just so dazed. I was like, holy shit, what just happened?
Yeah.
And then like a week later, I could like look back and appreciate it. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
I remember the like the looking right, the looking left, seeing the people, dude.
Hearing that piano.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Packed house.
Dude.
Probably the biggest crowd we've ever performed in front of.
Definitely. That was that night. Both of our nights, packed houses.
Yeah.
I remember like after my set, I got off, and we went out to the rotunda area of the Comedy Store, and we smoked a cigarette. And you were like, dude, like how do you feel? And I was just like, good. Like I don't know yet. Like I didn't know yet.
Yeah.
And then like you said, it was like, even on the car ride home, I was like, yeah, I feel great. Like that was good, but it took a little bit to sink in.
I had to go to the bank the next day, in between work, and like drop off some cash, and like I told the guy at the bank, I like slipped into the conversation. He was like, so how's your week going? I was like, good. I got up at the Comedy Store earlier. He was like, all right.
Okay.
And he didn't give a shit, but I was like, I needed to tell somebody, like someone needed to know.
He was like, is it a big deal?
Just here.
Yeah, yes, it's like the biggest deal.
Yeah. A close second though is the Improv.
Yes.
I got up at the Improv for the first time this year, and it was a weird. I almost didn't go because I was like running late. I was like running behind at work, and so I was like, I had like 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
And you weren't feeling so hot, so you were just like, I'm not gonna go today. And I almost just bailed on the whole thing, and I don't know. I had this weird thought. I was like, dude, you moved to Hollywood to do Hollywood shit. Let's do some fucking Hollywood shit.
Hollywood shit.
Yeah, and I changed clothes in the back of work, drove down there. Literally got my name on the ticket as they were like shutting the door, and about halfway through that show, they pulled my name out, and they were like, on deck, Hayden Wyckoff, and I was like,
Damn.
oh my god.
I'm about to be up on that stage.
Yeah, and I did well too.
Good.
I did well too. So that was really cool. I got 2 down. I got to hit the Laugh Factory, and then I have all the, what are they called?
The 3.
The Infinity Stones.
That's right.
On
That's right.
On the gauntlet.
Another close second for big accomplishments this year is we're on episode 49 of this podcast, man.
Dude, a year ago we had 0 episodes of this podcast, man. Now we're at 49. And 2 weeks to a year.
That's right. And we've done one podcast every week for 49 weeks, and we've never missed.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I mean, our batting average is perfect?
It's
what
100.
Is that? It's 100.
Yeah, it's 100.
That's right. We're batting 100 right now.
Yeah, it's cool to see how like we've gotten a little better. Well, not great, but like a little better at podcasting, you know?
Yeah.
Like the first ones were like 20 minutes long or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really know what we were doing. Now we've got like, you know, throughout the week I'll take notes, be like, oh, I'm going to bring this up on the podcast. I'm going to talk about this.
Yeah. And then podcasting is funny because sometimes you'll just have a great episode, and then sometimes it'll just be weird.
We've had some rough episodes.
It's like fucking pulling hair or whatever.
Yeah. Pulling teeth. It's
pulling teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulling hair. Who pulls hair? I don't know. It's like pulling something.
A girl you really like.
Sure. Sure. What else happened this year?
I was just thinking. I was like, those are my 2 highlights: getting up at a real club. Yeah.
Yeah.
The club, and then the other one.
Yeah. We didn't have any friends last year.
Yeah, we didn't know anybody this time last year. We met a lot of awesome people out here in LA.
Got a nice little friend group going.
Yeah. It's nice to have friends after 2 years of
nothing.
Of nothing.
Of just us in the apartment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been fun.
A few of those friends you've seen right here on the podcast.
That's right.
This time last year, we had exclusively only done open mics.
That's right.
We didn't have a single show under our belt, and now we're like 4 or 5 in like real.
Like shows.
Like shows, not
showcases.
Just yeah.
Like our faces on posters.
Yeah.
We even went out on Hollywood Boulevard and print with like 500 sheets of the poster printed out. We were handing them out.
We were barking. We were trying to get people to come. Not a single one did, but that doesn't matter. It's the spirit that matters. We were trying.
We did get recognized by that other comic who was like, he was like, where do I know you guys from? Shit, you guys are comedians. You guys are barking on Hollywood Boulevard? We were like, yeah, dude.
I got recognized by a stranger for the first time.
Yeah.
This year, yeah. It happened a couple months ago. I was at work, and a guy came into the store, and I was like checking him out, and he goes, "Hey, you're a comedian, right?" And I went, "Yeah." He goes, "You were at Haas last week," and I was there. I saw you on stage.
No
that was really funny. And he was like, "I remember the hair and the tattoo."
Nice.
And I was like, "Dude, thank you so much. That's awesome."
What if he was like, "You're at Haas? Yeah, you sucked."
Yeah.
You're just like, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm at work right now.
Come on.
How low can you bring me?
Oh.
But no, he was very flattering about it, and it felt cool.
That's awesome.
He left, and it kind of died down. I went in the back, and I was just kind of like,
Yes.
all right.
I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, technically, and this would pass in a court of law, technically we are not just open micers.
Mm-mm.
Like, we're comedians now.
In a year, we have gone from open micers to, I would say, fledgling early stage comedians.
That's right. But
I don't feel weird saying that anymore, because I remember there was a time when I did. People, like, if someone asked you, like, hey, what do you do? Like, outside of work, what's your thing? I'd never be like, oh, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable telling people that.
I'd always just say I do stand up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I am a comedian. But I am now. We both are.
Yeah.
I mean, we are comedians.
Yeah. Because we look like jokes.
That's right. That's right. I actually believe that, we've always been comedians. We just didn't do stand up yet.
Yeah, because we were always kind of just joking around.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until
Dad still won't let us sit next to each other on the same side of the table, or else we'll ruin dinner.
We will ruin dinner. Yeah, I believe I was always a comedian. I I just never found stand up. And then when we did, we're comedians now.
Hey, here to 2023.
2023, man.